Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the very food on your plate could be the difference between a life full of energy, vitality, and clarity, or one filled with fatigue, illness, and frustration. What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day might actually be slowing down your body, while others could be unlocking the secret to a longer, healthier life? Sounds a bit like magic, right? But it's not magic, it's science, and today I'm going to share with you exactly which foods can help you live better, longer, and feel incredible every single day. Now, before we dive in, I want you to forget about extreme diets or the latest trendy superfoods for a second. This isn't about kale smoothies that taste like grass or overpriced powders you can barely pronounce. This is about real, everyday foods that can transform your health from the inside out. Foods that your body actually recognizes, foods that nature intended for you to eat, and foods that have been shown over decades of research to improve longevity and overall well-being. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Many people think that living a long, healthy life is about avoiding fats, but here's the twist. Not all fats are bad. In fact, some fats are essential for your brain, your heart, and even your mood. Take olive oil, for instance. It's a staple of the Mediterranean diet, which is widely studied and consistently linked to longer life expectancy. Drizzling a bit of extra virgin olive oil over your salad or vegetables not only makes them taste amazing, but it also supplies your body with monounsaturated fats that support heart health, reduce inflammation, and even protect against cognitive decline. Think of it as liquid gold for your arteries. And speaking of the Mediterranean diet, we can't ignore fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These aren't just delicious. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like little superheroes fighting off inflammation, protecting your heart, and even boosting brain function. Studies show that people who regularly eat fatty fish have a lower risk of heart disease and may even enjoy sharper memory as they age. Imagine enjoying a meal that tastes amazing and literally feeds your brain at the same time. That's a win-win, but living longer isn't just about what you add to your diet. It's also about what you eat every single day, the staples that become habits. One of the most powerful groups of foods for longevity are vegetables, especially colorful ones. I'm talking about deep green kale, spinach and broccoli, vibrant red bell peppers and tomatoes, and bright orange carrots. These vegetables are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and essential vitamins that help protect your cells from damage, support digestion, and even improve your immune system. And the best part, they're incredibly versatile. You can steam them, roast them, toss them in a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. Your body doesn't just survive on them, it thrives. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, vegetables are healthy, but what about proteins? Absolutely, protein is crucial, especially as we get older, to maintain muscle mass, support metabolism, and keep our energy levels stable. And the best sources of protein aren't just limited to meat. Legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and black beans are nutritional powerhouses. They're full of fiber, which keeps your gut happy, and they provide steady, plant-based protein that's easier on your heart and arteries than processed meats. Incorporating a variety of legumes into your meals a few times a week can significantly reduce your risk of chronic diseases and keep you feeling full and satisfied. But let's not forget about whole grains. In the world of longevity, whole grains are your friends. Think oatmeal, brown rice, quinoa, and barley. Unlike refined grains, which can spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing, whole grains release energy slowly, help regulate cholesterol, and even feed the good bacteria in your gut. The gut, by the way, plays a surprisingly big role in your overall health, from immunity to mental well-being. So when you eat whole grains, you're not just filling your stomach, you're nurturing a complex system that influences every part of your body. Fruits are another cornerstone of a longer, healthier life. Berries, in particular, are nothing short of amazing. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants that fight cellular damage and inflammation, two of the main culprits behind aging. Studies have even linked regular berry consumption to improved memory and reduced risk of heart disease. And it's not just berries. Apples, oranges, and pomegranates all pack a punch when it comes to vitamins, fiber, and protective compounds. The key here is variety, different colors, different nutrients, and a rainbow of options on your plate almost every day. Now, here's something that often surprises people. Nuts and seeds are incredible for longevity. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are tiny but mighty. They're full of healthy fats, protein, and fiber, and they've been shown to lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and even improve heart health. Just a small handful each day can make a huge difference, and the best part, they're easy to snack on, throw into yogurt, or sprinkle over your morning oats. You might be wondering, what about drinks? It turns out that what you sip can be just as important as what you eat. Green tea, for instance, is packed with antioxidants called catechins, which can help protect your heart, boost brain function, and even support fat metabolism. Drinking a cup or two of green tea daily is a simple habit that adds up over time, and water, don't underestimate it. Staying hydrated is essential for everything from digestion to circulation to cognitive function. Your body literally can't function at its best without it. One of the most overlooked, yet incredibly powerful foods for longevity is garlic. Yes, garlic. It's been used for centuries for its medicinal properties, and modern science backs it up. Garlic contains compounds that have anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and heart protective effects. Adding a few cloves to your meals each week can improve cardiovascular health, support your immune system, and even enhance longevity. And if you love flavor, it's a win. It makes your food taste amazing too. Spices in general are worth mentioning. Turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, they're not just flavor boosters, they're health boosters. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar, and ginger can support digestion and reduce inflammation. Incorporating these spices into your meals regularly is a small step that can have a big impact over the years. Fermented foods are another secret weapon. Things like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso are loaded with probiotics, the good bacteria that keep your gut healthy. A healthy gut is linked to better digestion, improved immunity, and even a stronger mood. Eating fermented foods regularly is like giving your gut a daily tune-up. And here's something fascinating. Dark chocolate, yes, chocolate. I know it sounds indulgent, but dark chocolate, with at least 70% cocoa, is packed with antioxidants and can support heart health. A small piece a few times a week can improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even boost brain function. Of course, moderation is key, but it's amazing how a treat can also be therapeutic for your health. As we talk about longevity, it's impossible to ignore legumes like beans, lentils, and peas. They're high in protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, but low in fat and calories. Regular consumption of legumes has been linked to reduced risk of heart disease, improved blood sugar control, and longer life expectancy. They're incredibly versatile, affordable, and filling, a true superfood for everyday life. Now, while all of these foods are powerful individually, the real magic happens when you combine them in a way that becomes a sustainable lifestyle. This is where dietary patterns like the Mediterranean diet or the traditional Okinawan diet shine. These diets emphasize vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, fish, and healthy fats, and they limit processed foods and added sugars. People who follow these eating patterns consistently tend to live longer, healthier lives, often with fewer chronic diseases and higher quality of life in their later years. It's also worth mentioning that longevity isn't just about individual foods. It's about balance and consistency. Eating one healthy meal a day won't counteract poor habits the rest of the time. It's about creating a daily rhythm of nourishment that your body thrives on. Think of it as investing in your future self. Every bite of nutrient-dense food is like depositing health into your longevity bank account. And here's a little secret. The foods that support longevity are also the foods that naturally make you feel good. They stabilize energy levels, improve mood, enhance focus, and support sleep. When you eat nutrient-rich foods, your body functions better, your mind feels sharper, and your energy lasts longer. So it's not just about living longer, it's about living better. But I want to be honest with you. Eating for longevity isn't about perfection. It's about making more good choices than bad, consistently over time. It's about understanding that your plate is a powerful tool. Each meal is an opportunity to support your heart, your brain, your gut, and your immune system. Each snack is a chance to feed your body with nutrients instead of empty calories. And over the months and years, these small decisions compound into remarkable results. More energy, better health, and a longer, more vibrant life. Now, imagine if every day you started making small adjustments, adding a handful of nuts to your breakfast, tossing more colorful vegetables into your lunch, enjoying a serving of fatty fish a couple of times a week, drinking green tea instead of soda, and sprinkling turmeric or ginger into your meals. These aren't radical changes. They're simple, realistic, and sustainable, and over time they create a foundation for a life that's not just longer, but truly healthier and more fulfilling. So the takeaway here is simple. If you want to live a longer, healthier life, focus on real, whole foods. Prioritize vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, healthy fats, fatty fish, fermented foods, spices, and yes, even a little dark chocolate. Hydrate well, embrace variety, and make it a lifestyle rather than a short-term diet. Your body is listening to every bite, and the choices you make today will echo in your health for years to come. The best part: eating for longevity doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's about making mindful choices, enjoying the flavors, and nourishing your body with what it truly needs. And trust me, once you start experiencing the benefits, more energy, better focus, improved mood, and overall vitality, you'll never look at food the same way again. So I want you to take a moment and think about your plate today. What can you add, swap, or experiment with that will support your body in the long run? Maybe it's replacing processed snacks with a handful of nuts, adding a vibrant salad to your lunch, or trying a new fermented food. Small steps repeated consistently lead to remarkable changes over time. Remember, longevity isn't just about the number of years you live, it's about the quality of those years. And the good news is, you have the power to influence that every single day through the foods you choose. So start today, make conscious choices, and let food be your ally in building a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Here's the bottom line: eat more plants, include healthy fats, enjoy lean proteins, incorporate whole grains, nourish your gut, embrace variety, and savor your meals. Treat your body with respect and gratitude, and it will reward you with energy, vitality, and years of healthy living. And one last thing, don't forget to enjoy the journey. Longevity isn't just a goal, it's a lifestyle. It's about creating habits that make you feel alive, energized, and happy. Celebrate the flavors, the colors, the textures, and the nourishment. Because at the end of the day, the best foods for a longer, healthier life are the ones that not only feed your body but also bring you joy. So if you take anything away from today, let it be this: every meal is a chance to invest in your health, make it count, make it colorful, make it nourishing, and your future self will thank you for it.